All right, well, this bantamweight division ubiquitously regarded as the deepest in the top 15 right now in the UFC, and this man's the #1 contender. He has beaten so many talented fighters to get this title fight. Now we see what the hell he can do with it.
Yeah, he's beaten them all, except the champion.
Right.
It's such a weird thing that you can go through so many tough guys, but ultimately the toughest one is the one you get last. So you go through this murderer's row of people to earn an opportunity, and now you get to fight the best. The champion is good, man, but this guy believes he has the skill set to take that title from him.
Yeah, he's been forged by the experience. He derives so much confidence from the training room, and it all comes down to these 25 minutes or fewer for the #1 bantamweight contender. All right, so here he is, the young Punisher, Pedro Munhoz, and really dating to his UFC debut all the way back in 2014. He has been a relevant top 15 ranked bantamweights. A lot of big wins to his credit. Of course, none bigger, you could argue, than the TKO of the former champion Cody Garbrandt back at UFC 235. But Pedro Munhoz is a problem, and oftentimes his leg kicks will change the narrative of the fight right out of the chute. Tremendous power in both hands, tremendous Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt he can lean on as well. But if you have watched Pedro Munhoz's career, you know this man likes to strike. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, John the Magician Dodson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Pedro the Young Punisher Munhoz!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, ready to go here, round 1. As usual, John Dodson loose as a goose. I'd be freaking out. This guy's walking to the octagon, smiling ear to ear. Dodson enjoys his job and figures to get off to a good start here tonight. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Rips the body there for good measure. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Ooh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through.
Punch over the top.
Now a series of strikes are landing. This boxer has got it all going on tonight. That's his best combination of the fight thus far.
Oh, absolutely. When you put that many together at once and they land, you got to be feeling pretty good about the approach that you're taking. Look for him to continue down this path as he tries to get his hand raised tonight.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Ooh. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Munhoz gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Leg kick.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Nice kick to the body. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And doing work with the jab. Oh, clean hook there. 45 seconds to go here in round one. .30 seconds now to go in round one. .20 seconds now remain in the round.
Came in inches right there. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Second round, straight ahead.
You won that last round. He was all over you. You're better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there. Let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work behind the jab.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Dodson's bruised on that right calf now. You see it there, DC, with the welt. Don't want to take too many more of those. The right hand just misses. Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Oh, perfect execution on the low kick.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Oh, nice combination.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Swing and a big miss by Munhoz. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes. Good stick.
Trying to establish that jab once again. 90 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, you can start to see him limping a little bit after one of those leg kicks, so better make some adjustments or this fight could be over.
You don't want to show it. That's why he's... You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh! Dodson gets stunned there by that stiff jab. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has relented.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
10 seconds to go in the round. Round 3 next.
All right, senta aí. Respira. Vamos água aí. Look, your kicks are working great. Hey, I need you to keep on that. And make sure you time it with it.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, that's big.
Just out of range with that right hand. Dodson's eye is starting to swell shut. Just out of range with that right hook. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Nice jab by Dodson. And he switches his stance yet again. Dodson's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of the...
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Doubled up on the jab there. Nicely done by Munhoz. All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent. They're going at it here.
And back to his feet. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fight and you see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes. He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Munhoz has taken aim right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, he's wobbled now. Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Parts of that calf starting to show some signs of damage a little bit.
Taking too many leg kicks. Got to check him.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Munhoz.
Over and over, he is landing punches to the head. Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Munhoz's high appears to be closing up by the second. So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round.
Nice kick.
Munhoz gets caught by the straight punch.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Munhoz's kick to the body here, that one appeared to be blocked. His misses are entertaining.
Nice work, guys.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Dodson's blocking well now, made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
All right, it's late in the fight now. Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to...
Oh, nice body shot.
Under 2 minutes now to decide this one. Straight right hand, no good. All right, so back to the hook shot there as predicted, but unable to connect. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Munhoz is doing a nice job targeting that area, continuing. Oh, massive diving punch, flush to the head. Oh, big shots here.
You need to fight back.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, this could be the end of the fight.
Looks like the fight is over, guys. It's done. This fight is over.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Ladies and gentlemen,
see how the
after
judges saw
5
it.
rounds,
Here is
we
Bruce
go to the
Buffer.
judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 48-47 Dodson. Judge 2 scores it 48-48. And Judge 3 scores it 49-47. For the winner by majority decision, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, John the Magician Dodson.
So the Magician John Dodson with yet another big performance here tonight. I'm just not sure there's a fighter on this roster